What's up, guys? It's JD chilling. Wanted to say, you know what? I made a mistake. I don't know why I ended Bleach so early. I'm not gonna end Bleach. I'm gonna finish it off because they're actually about to end the whole story from what it seems like in the manga. I read through in the most recent chapter. They're talking about how there's like 9 days for them to take over the world, and it's the final battle, and it's the final countdown, all that good stuff. So I thought I'd review it. So this is gonna be a quick video, or not too quick, but it's gonna be a review of the last 4 chapters I missed, or well, the most current chapter and the 3 ones before that. So that's chapter 5, hold on, chapters 543 through 546. Alright, so chapter 543 was called Letters. It's a chapter basically where Uryu is, Uryu, you know who Uryu is, right? Or Ishida, whatever his name is. Ichigo's homeboy with the black hair and the glasses. He is nominated to become the next Van der Clank, or what? He's nominated to become the next king of the Quincy's, right? And everybody in the Quincy like world is, they were all getting mad. You know, that's like Obama like nominating, I don't know, somebody really pointless to be a part of his thing. I don't know, but they nominated him, and everybody was like, "What? Why? Why would you nominate this new guy? We don't know him. He's new." And Jewelbox, like right-hand man, was like, "Hey man, it's cool. I don't care. No big deal." He started crying. But no, he you know, everybody was sitting back thinking, "I thought it was gonna be you who was gonna be nominated." And that guy's name was like Hashwald or something. And he said, "Look, dude, obviously Jewelbox knows what he's doing. He did this for a reason. So chill out, okay?" The whole chapter is basically that. The whole chapter is literally a breakdown of that whole reasoning for why Uryu was chosen. So that's really chapter 543 if you think about it. It's Uryu being chosen, a few of the Quincy, or not Quincy, sorry, they call him the Ritter, what do they call him? Stein Ritter or something, or Stone Ritter, you know what I'm talking about. A few of them get upset, and then they all start to argue, and then at the end of the chapter, it's like Uryu is just sitting back listening to Jewelbox talk about, "Do you know why I chose you?" And that's really it. I don't know. That's your little mini review for that chapter. The next chapter is 544, which is Walking with the Watchers. Walking with Watchers. That is the chapter where Uryu actually asked Jewelbox, "Why did you choose me to become the next Quincy King?" And he's all like, "Do you not know why? Ha, ha, think about it. How come you didn't die 9 years ago?" And he's all like, "Huh? What do you mean?" And I guess 9 years ago, the power that was used to revive Jewelbox didn't affect Uryu for some reason. Not sure why. I kind of didn't read too deep into that, but I believe Uryu's mom died. That's the same time where Ichigo's mom died. So anybody of Quincy blood had given their power to revive Jewelbox. And Uryu didn't have to for some weird reason. So he said, "I chose you because he said, you possess powers beyond that of me that allow you to live, or not just live longer, but you know, you possess the powers." I don't know. Something like that. There's more Quincy's arguing, or Steinritters or whatever. You meet this girl who has like her own small battalion of girls, a little cutesy wootsy team. It was kind of boring. I didn't like that part. I mean, it's not that I disliked it, it just was kind of pointless. They chop it up, they talk. I think the girl cuts some dude in half for not listening to her. And then towards the end of the chapter, you get Orihime talking about Chad, and she's like going to Hueco Mundo to train with Chad or Sato, and oh man, what's the dude's name with the funny hat? I don't know his name. The dude with the green hat. Oh God, I am so bad with the names in this manga. It's so bad. You know who I'm talking about. The guy who trains them all. I don't know. I forgot his name. But basically, they meet up. Chad is talking about like, "Hey, Orihime, what's up? You here? You're late. Whatever. Who cares?" They walk into the room, and as they walk into the room, the dude with the green hat. What is his name? Give me a second. I gotta find out his name. It's so annoying. It's something easy too. Bleach, green hat guy. Come on. Kisuke Urahara. Got it. Okay. I was thinking Uryu, and I thought, alright, so Urahara says, "What's up, y'all? Glad you can make it. Time to train. Baba da boom bang bang. Let's get started." And then the last panel is a picture of one of those Quincy medallions or whatever. Those like little circles that look like, You know the little seashells? They look like those seashells that you could get and take them home, and your mom would like. They make noise. You like. I hear the ocean. Nah, I don't know what they were, but yeah, that's the end of that chapter. And then the next chapter, 545 is called Blue Stripes, and I kind of don't remember what happened in this chapter. I just know that this is the chapter where this is the chapter where Ichigo's family's sitting back and they're like, when are you coming back, Ichigo? And his little sister's curious about it. And you know what annoys me about this chapter? Why is Rukia practicing with Renji up there in that like sacred palace where the king is and all that stuff, fighting? I didn't know she was that strong. I thought it was just supposed to be Renji, her brother, whose name I forgot off the top of my Byakuya. Renji, Byakuya, and Ichigo. I thought it was those three who got transferred up there. But she's up there too, training with Renji. And they're training in this area where I guess when they first got there, it was like the, what do you call it? The Ryatsu or the Reshi. I don't know what they call all these names for power or depth or whatever. It was collapsing on them. They couldn't breathe, they couldn't move, but now they are able to move freely, except it feels like they're swimming in water even though they're just up on air. But I mean, that just means when they get back, hopefully they're strong enough to fight these stupid Quincy, because they got the ass whooped before, man. You know what I'm saying? They got smacked. And then the one dude who looks kind of like Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho calls up Rukia and says, hey, your brother's feeling better. And then next you know, cuts to Byakuya and it has the dude who looks like Kuwabara talking about like, hey man, do you feel better? Or do you feel dizzy? And then Byakuya's like, no, I'm not strong enough to feel dizzy. Blah, blah, blah. So he said he's not strong enough to feel dizzy. I guess a strong person would come out of that infinity pool feeling dizzy, and a weak person would come out feeling normal. So he thinks that he needs to train until he is strong enough to feel dizzy. That is something that I was just confused about and didn't really get. Then Renji has a flashback of him training with the lady who has like the 6 arms, who's part of the top 5 captains of the sky, and she's, I don't know what she did to Renji, but it was really creepy, and she said something, I'll strip off all your stuff, and I don't know, she got him a new outfit, and he was wearing no clothes. Then the big guy who looks like, he looks like a mix of Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage, he walks in, his name is Eyeball Monk Ichibi Hiyosube, I don't know. He talks about how everybody's ready, he asks Rukia and Renji, you guys ready to train in the inside house, you know, because you've been training outside all this time. They're like, yes! Go Power Rangers. That's how they acted. Then we get a panel of Hirako Shinji and Hiyori yelling at each other, because that's all they do. That's their characters. That's what they do. And they're talking about how they're trying to fix I guess the split between the two worlds, between Soul Society and Earth, because they are damaged right now. And that's their little spiel. And then you see Ichigo's homies, the 2 dudes with short hair and a black-haired chick who I think is like on his soccer team or something, and she's also somewhat of a fighter, but they're all not Shinigami. And then the dude in the pink gi, whatever his name is, he lost the eyeball. He got shot in the eyeball back when they were fighting against the Arankar. Or Espada. He comes down and he explains to them, hey man, I'm just here to let y'all know you're going to say farewell to Ichigo soon. And then they cut the end of that chapter, and it's all like, oh, no, what do you mean? Where's he going? And and that's where the chapter ends. That's 545. So now I'm on to the most recent chapter. The most recent chapter, which is 546, and it's called The Last 9 Days. And in the Last 9 Days chapter, basically it's just all talky talk. It's nothing too crazy. You get Ichigo's friends tripping out. They're like, what do you mean you're taking Ichigo away from us, man? What? No, man. No way, man. That's our boy. You're not taking him anywhere, dude. I'll fight you, bro. So, what is that guy's name? Kiraku? I don't know his name. But the dude in the pink gi is talking about, hey man, I'm sorry, we need him. We summoned him up to Soul Society to save it again, and he may or may not be able to come back. It's less than likely that he won't be able to come back, but we're just letting you know just in case it does happen. Because the whole point of this chapter is that they want to explain that Ichigo's getting so that when he comes back from the king's palace, he may or may not be so strong that him being on Earth would affect Earthlings, or I don't know. Maybe he would be like Aizen. Like when Aizen came and rummaged the Earth, I feel like buildings were just exploding because he was too powerful. But then again, Ichigo was stronger than him, so how is that? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But yeah, he just came down and let them know that it wouldn't be fair if he didn't mention it to them. And then he gave them all passports to Soul Society so they could go fly to Soul Society to hang out with Ichigo whenever they want. And he also gave them to his family. So whatever, Ichigo may or may not be a Shinigami for life after this whole ordeal is done. That'd be kind of cool though. But then it would be over. The whole series would be over, and everybody would be sad. And then it cuts back to Orihime and Chad, and Orihime's having these little daily flashbacks talking about, or just, she's having little daydreams talking about, I wish we could all just save each other forever without fighting. It didn't make any sense. Like, shut up, Orihime, he's stupid. What are you talking about? What? She said, I want to protect everybody, but I don't want anybody to get hurt. And then, the last panel, you see the I guess the Seriete, I guess, is, it kind of like, think about Naruto. You know how in Naruto, when Pain attacked the village and he went through the barrier that surrounded the village, so you know that enemies are in the village? That's what I think the Seriete is in Bleach, because the Seriete was destroyed, they say. That's what was going on in this chapter. Seriete gets destroyed. That dude with the horns, who's part of like the science lab or whatever group, is all sitting back like, what's going on? How is it being destroyed? And then Shinigami are like disappearing into the sky, and Juabak, Haschwald, and Uryu walk in, and they talk about this whole what is this called, a tall tale or a fable about the once great Quincy King. And Uryu's all like, yeah, I know, he's something about he regained his life in 9,000 years, regained his health in 90 years, regained his power in 9 years, and blah blah blah. And then what's his name, Juabak's like, yeah, that's true, and then he took over the world in 9 days. It was on some Dragon Ball Z stuff. It was funny. And then he just says, Uryu and Haschwald, let's go, the last 9 days, and that's it. It ends. My feelings about it are, all those chapters were interesting. That last chapter's crazy, so I feel like 9 days, they're going to take a break between now and whenever Bleach is going to be back, probably a week or two. And I feel like it's coming to an end, Plus, I forgot the whole fact that I was like, I can't stop reviewing because Kenpachi got Bankai, or is supposed to get Bankai soon. I do want to talk about that when it happens. But all these chapters, I give like the first 3, the first 2 get like a 7 out of 10. The second one gets the third or whatever gets like a 8 out of 10, and this one gets like a 9. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't amazing. Nothing really popped out to me like that. But I'm excited to see what happens. And if it's coming to a close, all these mangas feel like they're coming to an end. So I'm gonna have nothing to do soon. So I'm just gonna have to watch Attack on Titan over and over again. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the whole 9 days till till Soul Society's conquered, and how strong do you think Ichigo's going to become if he's not able to go back to Earth, and what happened to Kenpachi, and do you think him killing what's-her-name for Bankai was still worth it? Do you even think he'll be a factor in this war? I don't know. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's pretty long, but check it out. Alright, I'm out of here. Peace.